Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here, and this is a market radar / updated HPS watch list going into Friday, which is a shortened week. Great day today, unbelievable. Market hitting new highs. We closed right on the highs. You can see a picture of the chart right in front of us, the futures, and it's just great jobs report this morning. Tomorrow we actually have the unemployment report, jobs report tomorrow. We had the ADP report this morning. It blew the estimates out of the water, so they're expecting good things tomorrow. Probably going to get follow through. Nice breakout. Everything looking pretty good in this market. It's hard to go against the grain here. Like I said, the traditional markets are no longer relevant. Just talking about some of the patterns when people ask me about head and shoulders patterns. This market here has a mission here. And this is really good. There's nothing wrong with this market. You need to take advantage of it. That's what we're doing. This market might not come back down for years, other than your small little pullbacks in the time. But right now, this is, you feel the upside here. Yeah, it's a little extended. You have to be cautious on just being too aggressive at the highs here. But there is certain setups here that are looking to push this market even higher, and that's going to be something we're going to talk about today, and talk about the best bets for tomorrow, which I wanted to get out there kind of early. I got to run out of here in about an hour to go to a baseball game, but I wanted to get this video out. So we got into, we got out of some stuff today. We got out of the AYI Acuity brands. It still looks great, but we got in yesterday on this reversal candle. We got over 4 points on it, so it was just a fantastic setup, and we had to take profits on that. So I had to take profits on a 4-point move like that, even though I do expect it to get a little bit further. 171 is not a stretch for that at all. But we did take profits on it. We took profits on our Mattel off of this recent divergence, and it pulled back off the highs. It's I wouldn't mind getting back into it, but the trade was good. And then we got out of Harley Davidson, got a nice point on that, and we took it off at the highs of the day, right up against the 20-period moving average. Every trade has like I said, the entry criteria is always set out for us. It's the HPS methodology. It's always set out there for you. The exit criteria, usually depends on a couple different things. We look at multiple time frames. You get the feel for the market. There's no doubt the Harley Davidson could go a little bit higher, but I've been working the short-term time frame, meaning that we'll get our signal. It's a big pattern. It's an HPS, which means there's 3 indicators lining up. This also has some other things going for it, but this trend line was really key, and the stochastic starting to turn back up. So the 20-period moving average is always something you want to watch in a weak stock. You see it's been held back here once, twice, so it makes sense to take profits in it if you have a profit instead of having a deal, because this was this was our entry. This is our first area of taking a profit, and we also break the chart down into the 60-minute time frame, and the 60-minute even looks like a little divergence to the downside. But I expect Harley Davidson to come out with some news. I expect some chatter to hit this one about some kind of, who knows, maybe even taking it private, some merger, something like that, something going on. But right now we have a 60-minute, we took profits on it, so had a good trade on that. Today, though, and then Under Armour, of course, that was their best bet also for this week, and that continues to push higher. And it's a nice pop today. The volume is good. Expecting some more upside. We wanted to see this close above the 20-period moving average. I could see us getting up here, no problem. This is the base I was looking for. Things look great. Follow through tomorrow. Get us up towards $19, and we'll get out of it. But there is some new stocks that we're getting into now. And I'm gonna normally reserve these to the members, but I wanted to get this updated and out to everyone. So I'll throw a couple out there. Of course, the AYI was an HPS member set up. The Nielsen is of course, we'll talk about Nielsen in a second. The Harley Davidson, a member set up. The Mattel was an HPS member set up. Under Armour. So those are, you are getting alerted to those. You have the HPS site, which enables you to track them, get alerted to when the buy triggers hit and when the buy triggers or sell signals come in, and everything in between. So enough of that. Under Armour is still looking for upside tomorrow. So between just really talking about tomorrow, the beginning of next week, we we are looking at a few things here. I'd like for myself, best bet going into tomorrow's AKAM. I want to call this a divergence, even though it's a very shallow divergence. I want to call this a divergence here. We're going to call this low here. This candle low right here. I want to take a parallel, let me see, a horizontal line. Let me see if I can find one on this. Figures I can't find it. It's probably underneath this. There we are. And we're going to mark that down. That was really that low, that candle low right here. And we just about touched it. You know, we could get exact levels here. Low here is 46.90. I would say this may be penny off. Maybe it's right on. Low here, 46.81. So this is actually a better divergence than I expected. This is actually taken at the lows here. So this is a real pure divergence. Look how the stochastics held above that 20 line. Today we really, powered higher. I think the divergence is set up here. I think we get a nice bounce here. So going into tomorrow, my best bet. We took the position today. We also added to Nielsen and LSN. And again, another HPS setup off the trend line, starting to turn back up. Volume is looking okay. Like to get a little further move up here, and there's many others. Again, you have to refer back to your HPS watch list. There's many that are still active and still doing well. The biotechs, the Gilead, and the Biogen we'll be watching closer tomorrow, BIIB. This looks like a beautiful X marks the spot. It's a lower trend line, stochastic setup, and a divergence. Key area, $252. It's a buy here. No doubt about it. It's a buy. And I want to, right now, I want to actually work on a couple charts to put into the HPS section right now. So look for the charts to go in there. The charts will be set up there. Let me see which ones we're going to put on there. We're going to put in Goldman Sachs, AKAM, and there was another one here that my pen died at. Shoot, what was that? We'll probably look at JP Morgan too. And then some other ones. I'll surprise you. So get to your dashboards. Check out the HPS section. Look for some new charts up there. I want to get those up there soon. It'll be up there tonight for tomorrow's trade. And until then, I'll see you in the morning. But again, best bet tomorrow, AKAM. Also looking at, of course, Nielsen. The Corning looks great for a new breakout coming up here. And many other stocks. All right. Have a great evening. Hope you enjoyed this update. And you can tune in here, DayTradingRadio.com. Let's not forget that, DayTradingRadio.com. I've been experimenting with different feeds. I'm actually even broadcasting on the Twitch platform and the YouTube platform and stuff. But the place you really want to get is at DayTradingRadio.com. You get all aspects and get the dashboard. The dashboard has all the audio components and all the alerts and all the bots and everything that you need. So, see you in the markets tomorrow.